Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, I have a message for those of you that are depressed about how weak you are. Before I get into that topic, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. The best topic ideas I turn into videos just like this. If you need a workout, check out the link down below. Tons of great workouts at my site, superlivingtoday.com. Also, my new book is out, link down below to that as well. Now, I got into a discussion this weekend with an individual. He messaged me. He was a little bit depressed about his strength levels. And he was talking about how many times he's seeing so many 600-pound guys with skinny guys with skinny legs squat 600 pounds on YouTube. And I didn't want to get into it with him because, it's nonsense. I wanted to educate him a little bit. Like I said, there aren't skinny guys with skinny legs squatting 600 pounds on YouTube. Occasionally, you might see one or two guys in multi-ply with a lower body weight and skinny legs trying to squat 600 pounds, but you have to understand that's multi-ply powerlifting. Those guys are probably struggling to get to depth, and if they are doing it at all, it's extremely rare. The problem here that some of you run into is that you watch too many YouTube videos. You watch too many YouTube videos of the fringe, of the freaks, and some of you are watching YouTube videos of powerlifters in single or multi-ply and don't even know that they're using this stuff. Single or multi-ply or even briefs will add weight to your squat. And in many cases, a lot of weight. I played around with squat briefs for about 6 months after I had picked up a knee injury, just to kind of add a little bit extra support and because I was curious. And I would say my briefs were pretty loose, but I was adding, there was a lot of support in the hole. I would say it added like 50 pounds to my squat alone. So I guess the point of this video is, I get these questions more often than you would think. People coming to me and saying, there's so many guys doing so many amazing lifts on the internet, and I feel so weak. Guys, you got to put things in perspective. You got to balance this with what's going on at your local gym. And ultimately, the only thing you can really do is focus on plus ones, adding a rep to the last set and trying to focus on progression. And in addition, focusing on consistency. When you see guys on the internet that are moving a lot of weight, they have been consistent for a long period of time. They are generally surrounded by a bunch of like-minded individuals who have standards higher than they do, who are pushing them and teaching them. So they're in a good environment. But you have to also understand that even if these guys aren't in single or multi-ply or using briefs or assistance devices or even a ton of steroids, right? You have to understand that a lot of these guys are genetic freaks. They're just built for a specific lift. There are some smaller guys out there, and I say smaller because they're smaller than me, under 230 pounds that are able to pull above 700 pounds. And it's a combination of genetics and probably steroids. But ultimately, you have to analyze your goals, and you can't lay your goals side by side with the goals of what these guys are doing, these super strong individuals. Super strong individuals have different goals than you. Generally, 99% of us just want to improve our strength, and we want to improve our muscle mass, and we want to look better. There are some of us obsessed with the heaviest possible deadlift, the heaviest possible squat, the heaviest possible bench, and I get that. But for the average individual, you have to be a little bit more reasonable. The person next to you in the gym can't bench 315. The person next to you in the gym can't squat 405. The person next to you in the gym can't deadlift 455, right? So you have to look at where you are right now against these types of strength levels, 3, 4, 5, right? Or 3, 4, and 4.5. A 315 bench, a 405 squat, and a 455 deadlift. you get there, you're doing pretty good. I have some really quality, hardworking clients, naturals, that work really hard, and that's a good level to get to. So you need to start with the basics. Focus on trying to get yourself there over the next several years, while remaining super consistent. Stop trying, I've had guys come to me over the years and say, man, I am going to deadlift 700 pounds. And like, dude, you deadlift like 335 right now. How about you just slow down a little bit and try to get 400 first? I mean, there's a difference between waking up and saying, I'm going to drive in the Indianapolis 500. Slow down, champion. You need to learn to drive around an oval first before you start thinking that big. I mean, reasonably, we have to be reasonable, right? We have to first get to the next step. And if you don't really focus on, when it comes to strength training, if you don't focus on it like that, like, I'm just going to try to get to the next step, I'm going to try to get to the next step, then you're never going to get there. That's the reality. That's how I did it. I didn't set out to hit the levels I did. What I did was I set out to beat my last workout. And if you can do that, and if you can remain consistent, and you apply that over a long period of time, you're going to exceed your goals. And I want you to understand something. Most lifters don't do that. They don't focus on the two basic things: trying to improve on +1 over their last workout and trying to be consistent. They're too obsessed with all the other bullshit in this industry that just distracts them, and they're distracted by skinny guys and double ply squatting 600 pounds, and then all of a sudden they're trying to hunt down their squat workout like it's going to get them to the same level. The best advice I can give you is focus on +1 rep over your last set, and get your ass to the gym. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. If you made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day. And this old school muscle and brawn t-shirt is available at my website as well.